This industry sells vanilla ice cream. And it yells it in a place where nobody hears it. That's what this is all about. This whole week is about selling vanilla ice cream and selling it to a room that doesn't exist. One of the things that we do very poorly in this industry as well is make our creative contextual for distribution. You can't post the same video on LinkedIn and Instagram and expect it to do the same thing. The mindset of the consumer, even you yourself, are different when you're in your Instagram feed than when you're in your LinkedIn feed. We do not have good enough conversations around context and mindset in consumption. One thing that's probably unusual and a little different is we try to push, and we successfully have been able to push our clients to realize the reason all of their businesses are down is they need to be marketing in a relevant way to 15 different cohorts, not one. There is no 18 to 35. The fuck is that? You know? Just look at all the different creeds and forget about the way you all look, your mindset, the psychology. So one of the considerations is upfront through common sense. You know, show me any brand right now and I can give you 10 of their meaningful cohorts right now. I understand it's targeting moms. I understand within moms, and I'm gonna use America now, but with the UK and Singapore, that there's different income levels, there's different races, there's different, I think everybody in the world realizes there's different Americas within America. You know, there's a lot going on. And so if I'm gonna go after a 28-year-old woman and she happens to love Donald Trump and she happens to make $500,000 a year, you can imagine my video or my piece of content on Instagram for Olay should be different than me going after a Hispanic woman who's 28, who lives in New York, who hates Donald Trump, and who makes $73,000 a year. You can't make that same piece of content. That's just think about what I just said. Think about how far that actually goes. This industry sells vanilla ice cream. And it yells it in a place where nobody hears it. That's what this is all about. This whole week is about selling vanilla ice cream and selling it to a room that doesn't exist. That to me is a problem. So cohorts, yes, culture. One of the considerations is, I'm sure Adam and Mike will tell you, one of the wildest things is we put the client and every person that touches the business, our project managers, everybody, in a WhatsApp, Slack, or text thread, and all the ideating happens inside there with the client. One of the things we'll find out is that the client gets excited and they start coming up with ideas and we start making it. One of the most fun things has been watching my creative team, that cat audacity, that's like the client doesn't have good ideas, watch client ideas do well, better than their ideas. That's humbling. That's fun for me to watch. So it becomes a very humble, very safe, very ideas-driven environment, which just think about those words. So cohorts, the workflow, a lot of listening, strategy and insights happens after the content's in the market, not being tested.